I think this video is probably a really bad idea, but let's go for it anyway, because it should be a bit of fun. Last night I went through my YouTube notifications and I saw that Tana Mongeau had done a video all about her, as it turns out, extremely complicated love life, and I kind of wanted to do a video about TanaCon months ago, and I never got around to it. So this is my opportunity, I thought, to finally do a Tana video at last. I've taken Tana's video that's about 25 minutes long and I've got it under 10 minutes, so I've tried to edit out some stuff. While she was going through it, because I'm fairly, like, I don't follow Instagram that closely, I didn't have a clue who she was talking about. She was using some terminology that I've never heard before. Shipping. Apparently people ship people now, and so I found out what that is. So you'll see, it just means that they think that your relationship looks good. So that's nice. What I want to do is get pictures. So as we go through the video, I'm going to try to get pictures of the people she's talking about, so you've got some idea. But yeah, to be honest, it seems like her love life has been very complicated. There's some kind of sadness in there that there's somebody. Oh, I wish I could remember. I gotta say, I make some of my videos are about maths, physics, data science, and mysteries. This is one of the most complicated videos I've ever made. Just trying to keep up with everything that's going on. Fair play to her for coming out and being completely honest about everything that's going on, because I think it would be hard for most of us to do that. There's obviously somebody that she really liked and it didn't work out. That'll do for intro, won't it? That'll do. I'll catch you at the end. Thanks a lot.
Hello, friends. I can honestly tell you that today's video is going to be unlike anything else I've ever uploaded on my YouTube channel ever. I also think it might piss off a lot of people with how brutally honest I'm gonna be about a lot of different things. But I also feel like over the last year, so many people have had so many questions about me and my love life and Bella and Hunter and Jay and now Brad and like everything, you know? But I could literally upload a photo of my foot and people would be like, oh my god, are you and Bella still together? I ship you and Hunter so hard. What are you doing? You're breaking my heart. Where's Jay? Oh my god, who's Brad? Like, it just, I see 99% of your favorite YouTubers being hoes and fucking hella people or doing whatever they want, but hiding it all. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying I don't want to do that. So people are so quick to be like, Tana's dating 19 people. You're such a hoe. You probably slept with so many people, like blah, blah, blah. But in reality, like, that's not true at all. Like, I can count on like one hand, 1.5 hands. How many people I've slept with in the last year. Not that that matters. I could sleep with 100 fucking people. Like, do you? It doesn't matter. And there's also the opposite side of the spectrum, and that's that I meet so many people that come up to me every day and thank me for being so open with Bella, because now they can be open with a girl who is their best friend that they're in love with, or me being open with my sexuality or my relationships because now they're able to be more open with their relationships and their sexuality. People who literally tell me like that they're gonna marry the love of their life because they were open enough to finally tell them that they love them and want to be with them because of the relationships that I've been in and me being open. But with that being said, I guess the way I want to do this video, it's not like this is like a challenge or a tag or like people do this, like I'm kind of just winging it here. I kind of want to talk about person by person, if that makes sense. Just break it down and explain it to you all, I guess. For the past year, people have had so many questions about Bella and I, so I guess I'll start with that. I'm going to try to keep it as condensed as possible, but there's definitely a lot of explaining to do and questions to answer. But I guess to start, like a year and a half ago, I tweeted I want to date Bella Thorne next as a joke just on Twitter, and she ended up following me. I follow her back. I run into her a few weeks later at a music festival, fucked up beyond belief. And I look at her and I'm just like, let's take a kissing picture. I want to kiss you right now. Let's break the internet. And then she was like, oh, okay, I'm down. And I was like, you are? And then we took this photo and posted it the next day, and it just went crazy. It went viral overnight. That photo honestly changed my life. As cheesy as that might sound, or as millennialized as that might sound. We saw what was happening and we were like, damn, like I didn't know people would fuck with us that much. Let's hang out. And so we just started hanging out every second of every day. Instantly, I was mesmerized. My entire life, I 100% was like, I am straight, I like dick, I like dick, I like dick. And then I met Bella Thorne. I guess that's where Modson comes into the picture, Bella's boyfriend. And it's funny because meeting Bella and going into it in the beginning, I felt like there was this like tension between Mod and I guess you would say, in the sense of like, obviously Bella's his girlfriend. Here I am just coming in and Bella wants me here, but like she has a whole ass boyfriend and he wasn't my boyfriend and I didn't want him to be, you know, and he didn't want me to be his girlfriend. Like, you know, it was like this weird thing of him and I like sharing her. But at the same time, after time, it became so harmonious and absolutely normal to us. After the initial part of that being weird or different, Maud and I ended up just spending so much time together. It wasn't until we got in the studio and started making music and spending hours and hours talking that I was like, damn, this is one of the most incredible people I've ever met as well. But he still was just my friend. Being in that relationship taught me so much about myself and polyamory and openness and how closed-minded the world can be and how open-minded the world can be. And like a year ago, I had been in a crazy monogamous, don't cheat on me, are you cheating on me, toxic ass, fucked up relationship. So yeah, to everybody asking if Bella and I are broken up or whatever, no. I love her. I was just on FaceTime with her. She was literally wearing a robe around her house that said Princess Tana. But now I kind of want to move on to Hunter. And that one's very different and something that I've definitely kept you guys in the dark from a lot, and something that I've hidden from the world and myself, and I still really struggle with it. I met him through Bella. We instantly clicked. Upon having 1 or 2 conversations with Hunter, I felt like I met someone who understood me better than anyone ever has in my entire life. And I felt like he brought out the best, most creative, incredible side of me. And in the beginning, we were hooking up and holding hands and being cute and whatever. Hunter was the first person in my entire life that I met though, and felt like they could possibly be the be all end all. I would look at Hunter and be like, I could marry this person. And it was so perfect because Bella and Hunter were such good friends, and I could do everything with Hunter and be so in love with him, and then go over and we would all hang out and it would be amazing, and Bella loved Hunter and I loved Hunter, and it was just this harmonious, awesome thing. But it became clear to me over time that Hunter wanted to be just friends, I guess you would say, in the sense of he definitely wanted to hook up with other people and be more wild and not answer to anyone, but also not hurt me. But at the same time, he wasn't very good at acting like just a friend to me. And I think that he saw the world shipping us, and he was, you know, gaining so much from Tana and Hunter and everyone being so obsessed with Tana and Hunter and everyone else shipping us or whatever. And I think that when we were together for so long, we didn't act like just friends. We constantly flirted. We would lean in for kisses as jokes. We would sleep in the same bed. We would cuddle every night. We would have crazy long talks about the whole wide world, all while hooking up with other people and telling everyone we were just friends. But I never felt like we were just friends for even a second. And I think that Hunter was very good for a very long time at making me feel like we would end up together. And I don't know if that will ever go away. One time I was on a plane with the Gabby show, drunk as fuck, going somewhere, and she was asking me the same questions about Hunter that every person has asked me every day for the last year. And that was hard too, I think. All of the attention on it made us feed into it more and made us feel like acting like that was okay, as long as we said we were just friends and whatever. And she looked at me and she said, Tana, at the end of the day, someone can have every single perfect trait in the world to you, but if someone doesn't want to be with you, you're missing the number one trait. That is the number one trait, is they have to want to be with you as much as you want to be with them. And the bottom line is Hunter didn't and doesn't. And then over the last, 4 or 5 months, I think Hunter realized that all that kind of stuff was hurting me way too much, and he kind of stepped back, acting like more than friends. He kind of stepped back and started to be a little more friendly. And if anything, I think that hurt even more. Him going home at 1 a.m. instead of sleeping in my bed, I would just lay there because it was like, what did I do? Why am I not good enough? And when the whole world is shipping you and telling you guys that you're so perfect and you spend every waking moment together, you wonder why it can't just be so simple and you can't just be together. But at the end of the day, if that person doesn't want to do it, they don't want to do it. And then him finally getting another full-time girlfriend was the weirdest thing in the world for me, and it's no shade to her. We are best friends and he has a girlfriend, and I am doing my best to support that and him and work on ridding of all of the toxicity and ridding of all of the we're just friends but we don't act like it. And so last August, before I met Hunter, I met a very wonderful guy named Jay when I got back from tour in 2017. We started hanging out. It just wasn't the right time. I soon after met Bella, and then I met Hunter and absolutely just didn't give a fuck about any other guy on this planet, even though there were ones that I would talk to or date, when Hunter was dating someone else or whatever it may be. And so I guess Jay was like the first guy after to make it aware to myself that I wasn't gonna be with Hunter. It finally came to a point where it was like, okay, what are you gonna do? Wait around for someone forever that gives you little glimpses of hope but is dating a bunch of other people, and you're supposed to respect that, but it hurts you more than anything in the world. But try to live your life normally too, and that's where Jay came into the picture. We kind of like rekindled in Greece in March. I was going on this trip to Greece. I had been talking to Jay a little bit again, and the company ended up needing one more influencer, and I said it to him as a joke, and then he was actually like super fucking down, and I was like, okay, I guess come, it'll be good to see you again for the first time on the other side of the world. Let's go to Greece. And the second we saw each other in Greece, it was very much us just instantly clicking. We both are the most unfiltered, sarcastic assholes. But I think with Jay, it also was he is in a different country every single month. I am in LA at home eating hot Cheetos and filming YouTube videos, and he is in Costa Rica eating a fucking papaya. And I love this way too much to become someone else in a lot of ways, that weird aspect of long distance, but it wouldn't even be long distance because we're both so open. And I think it is a product of every time I see him. Similarly to Bella, we will pick up where we left off. I would literally be the fucking flower girl at his wedding. I just like want to see him happy in a weird way. I look at him almost too just like a really good friend, and distracted me from a lot and taught me a lot about being super happy and open. I will always be good friends with Jay, even if he is a little salty about my current life right now. Hi, Jay. And then, as you guys may or may not know, I very recently started dating a very cute boy named Brad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is still very, very, very new, and everyone keeps asking if Bella and I are broken up, and that no, everything is just like I said in the beginning of this video, just the same. She is happy for me if I'm happy, and if anything, it's more balanced because it's like Bella and I will always love each other and fuck with each other, but for both of us to be dating someone that we just like see all the time and go home to and whatever, it just makes more sense,
Well done. You made it to the end. It's pretty exhausting, isn't it? So if you've made it this far, thanks for watching the video. Please like, and if you want to see more videos, probably nothing like this, please subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye.